books have served as historical records since their invention. Modern historians study these texts to uncover their secrets. Some books, however, are notable for their unsettling content, revealing strange events in languages that haven't been spoken for thousands of years. One such book is an ancient Bible recently discovered, containing some frightening revelations. What does this book reveal, and what does it mean for Christians worldwide? This exploration delves into the terrifying mysteries uncovered in these ancient biblical texts. For centuries, Christians have heard and read about the events described in the Holy Bible, which includes both the Old and New Testaments. These texts confirm that Jesus existed and lived on earth. Despite minor differences among various texts and authors, a groundbreaking discovery has shocked the world. In the Christian faith, a 2,000-year-old Bible suggests that Jesus was not crucified. This book, actually documented by Saint Barnabas, an associate of Apostle Paul, was found with other treasures when thieves were caught smuggling it. Written in Syriac, an Aramaic dialect spoken by Jesus, this ancient manuscript is estimated to be worth $20 million. It controversially claims that Judas was crucified instead of Jesus, and that Jesus ascended to heaven alive. It also portrays Jesus as a prophet, not the Son of God, and accuses Apostle Paul of being an impostor. These claims have led to debates among biblical scholars and historians about the book's authenticity. The Vatican even demanded to examine the book. Despite skepticism, experts have concluded that the book is genuine, challenging traditional biblical narratives. The original version of the Bible contained more books than what we find in modern versions today. This has puzzled many people who wonder why these additional texts, known as the Apocrypha, are not widely reproduced or included in contemporary religious teachings. Some speculate that certain churches may be hiding these texts for various reasons. Interest in these ancient stories and texts has grown as people explore narratives about mysterious beings and phenomena. Of particular fascination are stories of demonic possession, where individuals are believed to be influenced or controlled by malevolent spirits against their will. Symptoms such as memory loss, altered behavior, and hearing voices are commonly associated with these accounts, as described in various historical and religious writings, including the New Testament. One such entity mentioned is Valak, referenced in texts dating back to the 17th century. Although Valak is depicted in popular culture as a controller of serpents, the historical context reveals a deeper exploration of ancient wisdom and mystical practices in texts like the Lesser Key of Solomon. It suggested that many such texts detailing similar entities may exist, possibly hidden away or lost to history, sparking speculation about their existence in secretive collections, including those possibly held within the Vatican. Religious experts, including Catholic priests like Father Dino from Sicily and Father Collins from Ireland, acknowledge the contemporary relevance of demonic possession. They caution about the complexities and potential dangers of exorcisms, stressing the importance of proper training and the spiritual guidance offered to those seeking help. Biblical references to Jesus performing exorcisms underscore the long-standing belief in spiritual warfare and the variety of manifestations of demonic influence, from possession to obsession and infestation. The Gospel of Thomas, a non-canonical text, offers a unique perspective on Jesus' teachings, presenting a collection of sayings that diverge from those found in the traditional New Testament Gospels. Named after the Apostle Thomas, known as Jesus' spiritual twin, the Gospel provides insights that resonate with modern spiritual seekers seeking alternative interpretations of Christianity. Its inclusion of sayings also referenced in canonical texts like 1 Corinthians highlights its historical significance despite its exclusion from the New Testament. The Gospel of Thomas presents a unique perspective on spiritual enlightenment through the concept of gnosis, or mystical knowledge. It emphasizes that salvation comes not from mere belief or adherence to doctrine, but through a deep, personal understanding of one's true nature and connection to the divine. This gnosis, as described in saying 108, involves becoming spiritually akin to Christ himself. Whoever drinks from my mouth will become as I am. This mystical unity with Christ reveals hidden truths and transcends conventional, literal understanding. Unlike traditional teachings that rely on clear doctrines and explicit instructions, the Gospel of Thomas challenges its readers to interpret cryptic sayings intuitively. Jesus often rebukes his disciples for seeking straightforward answers, urging them to grasp deeper meanings beyond conventional wisdom. This approach underscores the Gospel's belief that the kingdom of God is not a future event, but a present spiritual reality within and around those who attain gnosis, saying 3. Scholars date the Gospel of Thomas to the early centuries of Christianity, suggesting it drew from early oral traditions rather than the canonical Gospels. This Gospel preserves teachings and sayings of Jesus that diverge significantly from those found in the New Testament, hinting at an independent source of spiritual guidance within the early Christian community. Moving to other ancient texts, like the Egyptian Handbook of Ritual Power, we encounter a blend of Christian and occult traditions. This document, written in Coptic, includes spells and rituals that reflect a syncretic approach to spirituality, combining elements of Christian beliefs with mystical practices aimed at influencing health, prosperity, and even cursing adversaries. Scholars speculate it may have ties to the Scythian sect, an early Christian group known for their esoteric beliefs. Meanwhile, the Book of Enoch, another ancient text, delves into the celestial realms and the role of angels, offering insights into divine judgment and the fate of humanity. This book, despite not being included in the biblical canon, enriches our understanding of early Jewish and Christian cosmology, reflecting ancient perspectives on spiritual truths and the afterlife. The Watcher's Book recounts the tale of fallen angels from Genesis 6:1-4, who enticed women, resulting in the birth of the Nephilim and imparting significant knowledge to humanity. This ultimately led to the Great Flood and their own destruction. The Nephilim, often referred to as giants, are the offspring of these fallen angels and human women, according to interpretations like those in the first book of Enoch. Some believe the Nephilim's enormous size is due to their supernatural origin, though others argue it's problematic to think angels could breed with humans. An alternative view is that the Nephilim were simply sinful men. Some theologians propose that the sons of God were descendants of Seth, Adam's righteous son, and the Nephilim were his kin who strayed from God. This idea, known as the Scythian view, was supported by St. Augustine and other church fathers and Jewish scholars. It is often suggested that the daughters of men were from Cain's wicked lineage. Whether taken literally or figuratively, the Nephilim were seen as great warriors.
If you found this video enjoyable, please consider liking and sharing it. Additionally, subscribing to this channel will ensure that you receive more updates in the future. Thank you.